Hi, Ted Smith. Got my Tucktec Kayak here, and you may have seen some of my previous videos about it. Happy customer. I thought I would just do a top to bottom walkthrough with the kayak right from beginning to end. So here we go. It's on my shoulder, all folded up. And I need a Velcro strap. Put that someplace safe. Carrying strap. Now, I'm no speed demon, so I don't rush my setup on stuff. I want to make sure that it's done properly. So you're not going to see me do this in 2 minutes, but it's not going to take a really long time either. Once I have it unfolded, I always start at the bow. Just like the Tucktec video shows you, reach across, pull the other side toward you, buckle. Super easy. Doesn't take a lot of strength. It's body mechanics. On the back end here, where you got the skag, one of the things you do want to be mindful of is the cord that controls the skag. You want it to go directly through the hole to the skag so it can raise and lower the skag. Sometimes when I'm not paying attention, I'll get it wound up like that, which then doesn't allow it to work properly when I'm on the water. So you want to just make sure that it's free before you put it together. Same thing. Okay, this is super easy, the way they've made this now with the buckle and the aluminum bar. It's just bend it right over. Bend it right over. Flip it into place. Clamp it down. One gunnel. Tie the whole thing together. It goes right here in the middle of the boat. Velcro side out through these pieces. And this is going to allow you to way you want it, you're all good to go. Now, a couple things about this kayak that are hard to appreciate from videos. You know, there's a video of them banging on this with a hammer, which is pretty impressive. But it's really, I found it difficult to really fully appreciate how durable this plastic shell is on the videos. When you get one, you can really tell that this thing is made to take a lot of running aground on the beaches. You know, when you're coming in for a landing, they've added some nice reinforcements here at the bow and the stern just for that, and at the crease points. Everything else is nice, is held together with rivets, which are really durable. But it also means that if anything needs to be repaired or replaced, it's as easy as undoing a rivet, putting on the new part, putting in a new rivet, and you're ready to go again. You know, it's a relatively simple design, but it's also a very functional design, and one that's built to really, I think, endure years of potentially hard use. The thing that I like about it is that it's so easy to put into my car. It's so easy to clean off as well. When I'm folding it up, I can just simply wipe it down as I go, and then if I want to, even afterwards, and it's all folded up, I just dunk it in the lake, give it a good rinse, throw it in the back of my car. It's good to go. I really appreciate the little handles that they've given you on the bow and the stern. It makes it really easy to carry, especially if you've got someone who's kind enough to want to give you a hand. If not, the carrying strap can be clipped on each side of the kayak. And once you've got it put together, if you're not that close to the water, you can carry it assembled this way for short distances, which for me makes it actually easy because I like to stick all my fishing gear in here and carry it down to where I'm going to be putting into the water, and I can put this together next to my car and then carry everything to the lake. Anyway, there you go. I've really been enjoying my Tucktec Kayak. You should check one out and see you on the water. Okay, here we are at the lake, Monument Lake in Colorado. More of a pond. The haze from the forest fires. Here we are. I'm all set up. You can see I got the boat set up. Got my 2 fishing rods in here. Got my camp chair in here that I've decided is going to be my new way to sit, and as you can see I have it strapped down. That's what keeps it from moving around. And then I also have this, which is going to be my carrying strap down to the water, and I got my anchor back there. So let's get on down to the water and check it out. nice things about this boat is how flat bottomed it is, which really allows you to cast off in fairly shallow water without having, without dragging on the bottom of the lake or the river, wherever you are. Now, one of the first things I want to do is get my skag down in the water, because that really affects the tracking quite a bit. In fact, what I'm going to do here in a second when I get out on the water is I'll turn the video camera around and I'll paddle for a bit, and hopefully you'll be able to appreciate. I'll do it with the skag in the water and then with the skag out of the water, and hopefully you'll be able to appreciate how much of a difference the skag makes in terms of tracking. When the skag is up out of the water, the boat, you can turn on a dime. You can do donuts in this thing. However, that does make paddling in a straight line a little bit difficult. But once you get the skag in the water, the boat tracks in a straight line really great. It's great. So let's see here. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it so we're going to try to. Okay, so there you can see how much the boat moved side to side with the skag in the water. Now I'm going to take pull the skag out, and we'll try it again. So I hope you can see from that small demonstration. I don't know how good that's going to come out on the video, but that having the skag in the water actually affects the tracking quite a bit. One of the other things that I didn't entirely fully appreciate initially with the boat until I kind of spent some more time in is this strap that goes behind the seat. You know, it's a nice strap for when you're carrying the boat that's all put together, walking it down to the water if you didn't put it together right on the lake shore. It's also designed to work with the Tucktec seat to be the back support of the seat. With the camp chair, you don't really need it for back support, but what I did find is that it actually provides support to the kayak itself structurally. And that when you lean back on this strap and you have the strap in place, it pulls in toward the center of the kayak in the middle here and helps the kayak have a little bit more structure and rigidity. So you do want to have this strap in place regardless of what seat you're using in the kayak. You want this behind you, and you know it does offer some back support when you're leaning back a little bit. It's nice. But it also does provide some it provides some improved structure on the kayak, which is a plus. So that's about it. I'm not sure what else to sort of include in this video. I have we're gonna take it back to my backyard again, and I'll pack the kayak up and show you how easy that is to do. And And that's about it. I'm gonna get on with my fishing. I got a new fly reel that I want to try out today. I've also got my dad gave me a vintage fly rod that I'm using as a bass rod now. And there's a section of this lake that I want to get over to and see if I can catch some bass. And I'm not sure if it's worth doing the anchor today. I'm going to make a separate video about how I've got my anchor set up for this thing, which I found to be incredibly useful if you're going to do any sort of lake fishing where you want to be able to get to a point and stay put. You're going to want an anchor. And anchors, I've learned, are pretty simple. There's a couple of little tricks to them though that can make them simpler for you, and I'll make a video about that. But that's not really specific to the Tucktec Kayak. That's really more of an anchor thing. So that's about it. See you back in my backyard. All right, bye. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna take the kayak apart now, which is really super easy packing it up. Your carrying strap handy. I'm gonna get that Velcro strap from under the seat. Lay that out where that can be handy as well. And then I'm just going to start with the gunnels. Something I like to do here, just to keep things kind of tidy, is put my clips underneath the reinforcing bars in the floor, here and here, like that. That'll keep these things from flopping around and getting in the way. Buckles on the bow and stern, I actually reclose those. I leave the buckles open on the gunnels, but I reclose these. It just helps keep everything tight. Now, you're ready to start folding up. Down the bow. Tuck these two pieces here with the footrest. Get it right inside of this second section of plastic. Full. The nice thing is when you're at a lake or wherever, when you're getting in the boat out of the water and it's wet and maybe you're on the shore, as you do this, just one section at a time, you can just easily, wipe your boat off as you go. When I get to the center section with the first buckles for the gunnels, you want to turn those in. Get them out of your way. Keep going. Now, when we get to this one, this is the one where you're going to put your seat in. And maybe your oars, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay. When you get to the last one here, you need to let out the cable for the skag, so that when you fold it up, the cable isn't binding it, and you can easily flip it into the place where it needs to go. Okay. And grab my Velcro, lay it sticky side down. Boom. Lost my flip-flop there. Flip on my carrying strap, and I'm almost ready to go. Got this little oar they picked up on Amazon for pretty cheap. There's actually enough room in the cavity there to put my oar in. We're ready to go. Piece of cake. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video of the Tucktec Kayak. Hope you found it helpful. And